guys, this is Dormouse03. Welcome to my Deus Ex Mankind Divided walkthrough for I Never Asked for This difficulty. We're also getting Foxiest of the Hounds and Pacifist on this run. This is Mission 5, Claiming Jurisdiction. And so the first thing that you need to do for this mission is run down to the subway station. You get a little conversation with Miller here. And we're going to head to a new subway stop. It's available for the first time right now, and it's called Ruzica Station. So we're going to head there. And once we arrive, we have a little conversation with this guy here. And so I'm skipping a lot of the talking, but you have some dialogue with him. There's no dialogue choices or anything like that are going to make any difference. So it's just listening to the conversation. And then once you get done with that, we're heading on into the mission proper here. And so this station has been quarantined or cordoned off by the police. And so it's going to be a restricted area. So the first thing that you want to do is get in. And I think the easiest path in is by hacking this door right here. Again, make sure to make a safety save before you hack the door, just in case something goes wrong and it sets off an alarm. But once you get that done, you can go into this little janitor closet here, move this crate, and climb through the vent. And thank your lucky stars that you're not in the restricted area yet, because you make a bunch of noise banging stuff around in that closet. So that is our way in here. And then you climb through this vent and hit the restricted zone. And so now it's when things are on. And so before I open this vent cover, I just want to make sure that these people are turned around and have their backs to me. And then I pop on the cloak and move straight on up here through this door to the right. Now, you probably didn't see this, but to my right, there it is, to your right as you enter the door, there's a vending machine. And so if you want a little bit of an easier path into this place, you can move that vending machine and there's a vent that will take you into the room where we are headed. For whatever reason, I didn't remember where that was when I was recording this, and so I kind of just cloaked and moved my way through here. But, which works. I mean, the thing about this game is there are lots of different paths and different ways that you can go. I'm trying to show you guys the easiest, quickest, most efficient ways of getting through that give you the least chance of getting spotted and getting killed. Because the whole idea of this is to not get spotted and not die. But I forgot that vent. So, sorry. And since you only have one save slot on this thing, I had saved over it, and by the time I realized where it was and couldn't go back. So, in any case, we put the cloak on, we come through here. There's a vent. You would have come out in the right of this room and had to move past that guy in the middle if you had taken the vent, but we'd be at the exact same place now. So, you want to come up onto this little ledge above everybody, and people shouldn't really be able to see you up here, but sometimes they can. If you ever feel like you're in danger of getting spotted, you can put your cloak on for safety, but you should be moving quickly enough along there that they won't spot you. So we drop down into this room, and this is where the OSD, the thing is that we're trying to find. So don't go out there. People can see you. People can still see you, Dormouse. You want to take one of these crates, and we're going to move back the same way that we came in. So the reason why we put this crate up here is because it's hard to jump into this vent. So that just helps us get up there. And then, as I said, we're going to backtrack and make our way back the same way that we came in, except I'm going to show you the vent that we should have used to begin with on our way out. So come back down onto this thing, this little lift thing. Make sure that the guy in the mech suit is turned around, and then drop down and sneak your way around this police officer in the middle of this room. And the vent in question is over here on this wall, and you just want to be careful here because there are a couple of guys patrolling around, and you want to make sure that they have their backs turned and aren't going to see you. So I saw that that police officer is coming back this way, and so we need to wait for him to turn around. And so just patience, being careful. You can always put on your cloak as well, but since I'm going to have to open this vent cover, I wanted to be sure that people were turned around too. So as soon as this guy turns around and moves away, we will be able to hop up into the vent and head toward the end of this level. So we're going to turn around, we're going to open the vent, we're going to have some issues with jumping in, and then we're going to get in there. So again, you can use your cloak for extra safety if you need to. Here is the vent and the vending machine where you could have entered the room instead of walking past the guys like I did at the beginning. So I'd recommend you do that. It's a little bit easier. Make sure that person is turned away from you before you move down. And then we can head on back through the vent to our left here. Once again, guys, use your cloak more often than I do if you want to. The reason why I don't use the cloak sometimes when I could is that every time you use it, it reduces your total battery power, and you need to use biocells and stuff to increase that. You'll also note that I bought a couple of the battery augments for the cloak, so that helps conserve battery while you're cloaked, which is good. But every time you pop it on, it will reduce your total battery by just a little bit, and you need to use those biocells to fill it back up. So my goal was to use as few items as possible, even though I ended up with a ton, which means that you guys have a little bit more flexibility in terms of using it more often, because you can use items that I didn't use. So that's kind of the strategy there. But if you have any doubts, I would say use your cloak as much as you feel like. You should have no problem being able to collect biocells and buy them if necessary. So no worries. Just don't use it, constantly when you don't need to. But here we are back at the station, and all we have to do is go and talk to that guy. I think his name is Daniel, maybe. I don't know. I didn't much care for his character. He's a little bit arrogant, maybe. So we're going to go talk to him and give him the piece of equipment that we picked up, and that will end this mission. So I hope that Smiley, that's his name, Smiley, yeah. So anyway, that's the end of this mission. Hope that this was helpful for you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.